Hello, my name is Rudy Carter, and this is my testimonial of my experience with Dr. David B. Samadi. Back in March of this year, March 2018, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And despite being told have a good day, which wasn't a good day, I didn't panic. I came back home after informing my wife and started the research into who would be the best person to perform surgery on me. I was advised, prostate cancer is treatable. The options are out there, but my option, through the advice of many urologists, I think 4 I saw, between having surgery or radiation, I determined that radiation was not for me, because if you do radiation, you can't come back and do surgery. Do surgery, and you still have prostate cancer in your system, then you can opt for radiation. There are a lot of guys out there that can do robotic prostatectomy, but through my research, Dr. David B. Samadi seemed to be a good fit for me. For one, his experience, the number of these procedures, I think more than 7,000. He comes highly recommended by not just his peers, other patients. And so after consulting with my wife, we determined that, hey, Dr. Samadi would be the person best suited to perform my surgery. I will tell you that I was a little anxious. There was anxiety, stress, as you can imagine. I did do a lot of research online. But what really kind of sold me on Dr. Samadi, in addition to his experience, was his Samadi modified advanced robotic technique that minimizes a lot of the side effects, such as erectile dysfunction and incontinence. He's precise, so the need for transfusion was not going to be needed. And so after reaching out to his office, they contacted me. And after they contacted me, I forwarded my pathology report and all of my PSA results. Had a Gleason score of 7, had 3 tumors. Once I contacted his office, they arranged for Dr. Samadi to call me. And so he called me back in April. When he called me back in April, just a warmth came over my body, because he, through his voice, I could tell that he was a compassionate, caring doctor. Said he wanted to help me. Even though we had a conversation, I still was a little nervous, so I kind of held off on the surgery for a few months. Talked to other doctors just to get a couple more opinions, just to make sure I did have cancer. After meeting with 4 urologists, radiation oncologists and surgical oncologists, my wife and I discussed that, let's go with Dr. Samadi. That was the best decision I've ever made with regards to my health. Once I made the decision, my wife and I flew to New York in June. I actually had the surgery June 27th. They arranged for me to stay at the American Cancer Society Hope Lodge while I had the surgery. But my first face-to-face visit with Dr. Samadi was like, something out of the heavens. He sat me down, and within 2 minutes, he looked at me in my eye and said, "Hey, I'm going to help you. You're a good guy." Gave me his business card, flipped it over, gave me his cell phone number, told me call him or text him anytime. Now, folks, that's a doctor. I, at that point, immediately became relieved. He then also proceeded to tell me why his surgery was a little different than other doctors. He explained his smart technique. Told me I was going to be at Lenox Hill Hospital, have one of the best rooms, because the best floor. Hey, it's going to be VIP treatment. And I still was like, yeah, okay. But when I got there, it was outstanding. Not to be emotional, because it is an emotional time. I'm going in, like I said, my 7th week. Everybody in the process, his whole staff, his team, from the office staff to the surgical team, everybody was outstanding. When I called, they knew my name. They remembered me. They treated me like I was special. Although I know they have hundreds, if not thousands of patients. That's the key. They're gonna make you feel like you're special. So I had the surgery. The next morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, who comes to my room? Dr. Samadi in his suit, checking on me. And there were other patients there. Somebody flew in from Kuwait. There was another gentleman from Florida. So, it's not like I was the only one. But he gave us all individualized, personalized attention. Through the process, it was amazing. Even when I left the hospital, he called me. I ended up talking to him on his radio show, again, explaining my experience. That's a doctor. I realized that it is a business out there, but Dr. Samadi is different. In my 23 years in the Army, they teach you a lot of things. We got 7 Army values. Loyalty. He's very loyal to his patients. Duty, and definitely his duty to fulfill, the highest standards of the medical profession. Respect. I got respect. Selfless service. That man, Dr. David B. Samadi, cares about his patients. Honor. He's an honorable man. Integrity. I don't think you'll find a better doctor with that kind of integrity. And then there's personal courage. He has the personal courage to do what is right in a healthcare profession that sometimes is political, bureaucratic. Dr. David Samadi stands, head above heels. He's the gold standard, he and his team. Then there's the 3 A's I learned as a leader. Be available, be approachable, and be accessible. And he's all 3 of those things. I don't know what the B in Dr. David B. Samadi stands for. For me, the B stands for because he cares. He cared enough for me, to show me compassion when I had given up on humanity. I lost hope in people in the process, but he restored my faith in humanity. He's a great doctor, but an even better person. This is not some paid endorsement. You can't buy this testimonial because it's from the heart. It's my experience. So I encourage you, if you're a man out there with any doubt as far as prostate cancer goes, go on the website. Google search Dr. David B. Samadi. There are a lot of imposters out there, but there's only one David B. Samadi. RoboticOncology.com. He has several websites. ProstateCancer911.org. You do the research, but you're hearing it from me, a veteran, a person who's going through the experience. I'm going to establish my own YouTube channel to continue documenting my experience. This testimony is just meant to, calm your fears and give you more information. And if there's any doubt, and I hope this testimony, my testimony, can help you make the decision. And if you decide to have surgery, I strongly recommend and advise that you seek out Dr. David B. Samadi. He'll help you. He will help you. Rudy Carter. That's my name. Rudy Prostate Cancer Experience at gmail.com is a new email account that I created to answer any questions. So at the end of this testimony, you have more questions. Again, that's Rudy Prostate Cancer Experience at gmail.com. Rudy, R-U-D-Y. Then reach out to me and I'll try to give you more information based on my experience. Thanks to Dr. Samadi, I am able to continue motivating my students to be better citizens, to be difference makers, just like Dr. David B. Samadi. Thank you. God bless Dr. David Samadi and his team, and as he continues to work in the area of prevention and treatment and awareness of prostate cancer. God bless Dr. Samadi. God bless America. Thank you for listening to my testimony.